off. Goop!
Goop.
Funny.
Van
The
in
shit has
wall.
hit the fan!
And
The
a
shit is in the
slow-moving
wall.
gun.
I mean,
We've reached the horror.
we're still on chapter 3. It could get worse.
We've peeped
The ticking of the
horror.
clock is like a hammer inside my head. It's
Hammerhead?
past 2 a.m. The window is closed and the lab is silent, but for the humming of the computer. We stare at the gruesome image displayed on the monitor, speechless. I was right. We're in too deep.
And I'm trying to keep.
Access code secured.
I expect guys in black suits and sunglasses to kick down the door and drag us off to a secret military prison.
Here comes the minute.
Better make sure the door's locked.
Wait, aren't we having a visitor coming over?
Tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
No, it's 2 in the morning.
Time does not matter to Shining Finger.
What's going on here?
Daru breaks the silence with a disbelieving whisper.
Did you put your name in the goblet?
Did you?
Fight someone?
Upon hearing the familiar word jellified, I reflexively look at a bunch of bananas placed next to the computer.
Shit.
There's only one banana left.
Yeah, because that's what happened to one of the bananas, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Uh-oh. That was a failed experiment.
Well, it was a successful experiment.
For the banana.
Yes, success. This success. Bananas turned into jelly.
We didn't have a single successful experiment today, so none of them were jellified. But I don't think this is a mere coincidence. The jellified bananas produced by the phone wave name subject to change, and the jellified corpses produced by CERN's experiments. They seem identical in nature.
They're experimenting on people.
Karisu speaks calmly despite her grim expression. She doesn't even avert her eyes from the gruesome image.
And this means they created a time machine, doesn't it? Even if it's not perfect. Oh, I just have a dark realization. If that time machine is not perfect, it's not perfect, so it doesn't well, it is perfect, but think about it. It's not perfect, so what if they use that time machine for disobedience? Like if you disobey CERN, they put you in there and they send you somewhere.
Ah.
I think we would have heard about it by now. I'm still...
Maybe they possibly could do worse.
I'm still in shock. I don't quite grasp the meaning of Karisu's words.
Oh no, that's... Being jellified and stuck to a fucking wall, that seems horrible.
Less attached to a wall and more in the wall.
This New York
No
Times
clipping.
article is from 1921.
No clipping before no clipping properly existed.
No, it's more along the lines of...
Melding.
There's an idea with time travel that time travel is inherently quite dangerous. Because you have to factor in so many things when it comes to time traveling. Basically, your calculation is off by a second, and that's the difference between safely arriving where you were 40 years ago and being halfway in someone's living room wall, screaming in agony. 90 years ago.
Look.
Kurisu points out a part of the black and white photograph, her finger shaking slightly. The jellified corpse of a man. She's pointing to his shoulder, which has writing on it. Perhaps it was printed on his clothes. It's fused onto the jellified body, but you can somehow manage to read it. CERN.
213547.
Oh. CERN used the LHC to send someone back to 1921?
Looks like they failed to keep him alive, though.
Is this the only report?
Oh. There's more. Looks like 14 people in total.
Damn.
More jellymen? That means more jellified people, more victims of human experimentation. I swallow hard. Go. I'm awfully thirsty.
Here, have a nice quench your thirst with Dr. P.
I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and wet my throat. Show me the others. Daro pulls up another report. Without being told to, Kurisu begins translating out loud.
Oh. Jellyman Report 9. Subject, Dan Stresky? Straysky?
Trace.
Age 26, Canadian. Z Program 4, date of experiment 2004-96-T1410. Is he stuck in a tree?
Yes.
Result error, human is dead. Mismatch.
I just know what the date is. Assuming Janvier is January, that's today, 2001.
Damn.
We have officially created Harold and Bob.
This is concerning. Like first faith, now this.
I think our game.
I think we're being followed.
I think we're being hunted by the Men in Black, y'all.
Have you been to church? How about now? How about
You
now?
better start believing in God.
The newspaper clipping.
You better start believing in God, you're going to meet him.
I think it's in French. I can't read it.
Guys, we have successfully created Harold and Bob.
You can read the date, though. January 31st, 2001.
Like
You know, today, 23 years ago.
we timed this on purpose. We
See,
totally do.
So me falling asleep is perfect. It was perfect, okay? So
Thus is the will of Steins Gate.
shut up.
You set yourself up. You set yourself up.
The location is Pau, France, I guess.
2001. That's fairly recent.
That's today.
It's not 2001. It's 2024. What are you talking about?
23 years later.
We're in a time paradox.
A pretty big difference from James McCarthy, who jumped nearly 90 years back to 1921. Daru calls up a machine translation, giving us the following. January 31st, 2001. Collapsed male corpse found in forest outside of Pau, France. It Its left foot was fused into a tree trunk, and the body had jellified. Daru goes to the next report.
Jellyman Report 8. That's a woman. Subject Linda Hill, age 25. British.
October 2nd, 1972.
British! Z Program 4. Date of experiment 2004 to 15 T 1345. Results error. Human is dead. Mismatch.
Where is she?
October
Oh boy, that's a word.
October 2nd,
Dharma
1972.
Puri?
The jellified
Yeah,
body of a
Dharma
woman was
Puri.
discovered on the streets of
Dharma
Dharmapuri
Puri.
in
Tamil
Tamil
Nadu.
Nadu, India. There were signs that the body had been run over by a car. Oh! That must have been shocking.
Ugh.
Hey, doesn't that happen in Bioshock Infinite? Like, you nearly get hit by a train?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
No, you
Daru
get.
goes to
Yeah,
the
you
next
get.
page.
You almost get
Get
hit
close to
by a
that.
train while looking at while I think you're coming out of a movie theater of Return of the Jedi. Jellyman Report 7.
That would be Japanese.
Subject Michael Lang, age 33, German. Z Program 4, Day of Experiment 2002 10 8 T 1328.
Probably October 8th.
Results error. Human is dead. Mismatch.
The article clipping is written in Japanese. Looks like a pre-war newspaper. May 24th, 1936. The corpse of what is believed to be a jellified human was discovered at the base of Mount Hai in Kyoto.
Yeah.
It was in a damaged state, possibly having slid down from the slope.
Oh.
What's next? They're gonna be.
It even
someone
happened in
used an
Japan.
Alligator or something.
I doubt it.
It even happened in Japan. I'd never heard this story before. It was pre-war though, so I guess someone born in the 90s with no way of knowing about it. Next page.
This is something like if this happened in real life, you'll hear ghost stories about it.
The picture shows a beach. Beautiful, but for the jellyfish-like body lying in the sand, it must have washed ashore.
Is this ended in the middle of the
Jellyman.
and
Jellyman's Report 6. Subject Mark Hughes, age 30, American. Leon?
Woo! USA! 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 Wait.
Wait.
Wait a minute. People die when they're killed.
The Z Program 4, Date of Experiment 2002 8/23 T 1252.
August 23rd, probably. August 23rd.
Result error. Human is dead. Mismatch. Need the mismatch. No, dead joke. On July 1st, 1985, a strange body washed ashore on the coast of Stramoy?
Stramoy?
wait.
Stramoy? Faroe Island?
Faroe
I
Islands.
think it's
Faroe Island. Faroe Islands. It appeared to be the body of an adult male, but his flesh was soft like that of a jellyfish. Some of the island inhabitants believed that it was the body of a merman.
For a second, I thought they were gonna reference the event where, like, the corpse of an alleged strange creature was found on the shores, but just turned out to be, like, the corpse of, like, a giant squid or something.
Mhm.
And they would tie it back into this by the fact that it was actually a human.
The inscription CERN was found near the body's shoulder, but CERN denies any involvement.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically it's correct if they didn't know about the experiment happening.
Yeah.
Keep looking.
I've seen enough.
I want more.
There are
No.
14 of these people.
The sites are spread throughout the world. What can we deduce from this?
They must have sent them to those places.
I don't think so. It's too random.
There was something about curved black holes and gravity, right? Isn't that the cause?
It is believed that due to the infinite compression by supergravity, the subject could not endure passage through the curved black hole singularity. Dead by Daylight. That's what it said.
It's a curved black hole. Is it different from a regular black hole?
Wait, have you ever heard of Joe Kerr? Yeah, it's like that.
Oh my
but black
God.
hole. It's a theoretical black hole with a rotating singularity, Dead by Daylight. Their existence hasn't been proven yet. Not that there's any way to prove one existed. Exists. God, she looks cute in that white coat.
Care black holes. Where have I heard that term before? That's right. John Tidor.
Titor.
Tidor said his time machine uses care black holes. According to Tidor, CERN finished their time machine in 2034. Then Tidor himself came back from 2036. It makes sense for Tidor and CERN to be using the same time travel technology. Kurisu closes her eyes, deep in thought.
She does the Apollo sprite where he just fucking rams his finger in his forehead. Creating curved black holes, that's insane. If you screw up, it could swallow the Earth. And besides, curved black holes are just a theoretical construct. Nothing theoretical if you can pull it off.
If Tidor's predictions are reality, that means that the LHC worst case scenario video on YouTube is right.
Heh, Mewtwo.
I don't know about Tidor's predictions, but I've seen the problem video before. It was on the news 2 or 3 years ago.
The gravitational force inside a black hole are unbelievably powerful. It's certainly possible that passing through one could allow time displacement, but there's no way a human could do that and come out alive.
That must be how these people get jellified.
It wouldn't just jellify you. It would tear you apart particle from particle. That's what a black hole does.
Before we discuss this, should we look through the rest of their time machine research?
Tidor's already started pulling up new documents. I'm suddenly afraid. Is it okay to keep hacking CERN like this?
No! Stop!
Should I stop him? No, I'm the one who asked him to do it, but things have just gotten serious now. At the same time, irresistible curiosity wells up inside me. Time travel is becoming a reality. I want to know that it's true. I can't stop now.
Here we go. There's a file in the Z program that explains time travel theory.
That was pretty easy to find. CERN should have better security.
Their security's fine. I'm just too good.
Bruh thinks he's dead
Darrow's
sick.
my favorite right arm.
I thought he was your super hacker.
Hacker.
He needs to hack some bitches. Wait
So
a
what
minute.
does it say, Christina? This is in English too, so I have no choice but to rely on my assistant.
Can you give me some time to read it?
Carisu's eyes dart left and right across the lines. Her earlier reluctance has vanished. It looks like she's as curious as I am.
No way. But this is... Is title really...
What are you muttering about? Tell me what it says.
Oh, right. You know, this feels like one big joke.
What do you mean?
It's almost the same. The same as Tidor's theory. Basically, the LHC smashes protons together at 99.9999991% the speed of light. By doing so, they compress a mass of 10 K. Is that 1024?
10 to the negative 24th power kilograms.
Thank you. Into an extremely tiny space of a 10. Jesus Christ!
10 to the negative 19th kilograms.
Thank you.
In Japanese, please. 3 lines max.
A small mass.
What are you talking about? What are Kobe's called?
Thrust into a narrow space. Me throwing small mass in a narrow space.
Yeah.
With great force. Oh. With great force.
Ah!
I'm stealing myself. I'm scared for what's coming.
That explanation's too vague.
Oh my god! Nation's too erotic. With no enthusiasm at all.
Huh? What part of it is erotic? What part of it is erotic?
He's an enigma.
Hashida, you pervert. You pervert! Punches him. With all this drama, we need to slide in a pervert line.
Sounds like you have a pretty good imagination yourself.
I'm not like you. I'm surrounded by
Russian
horny
cheeks,
people.
Make her denial less effective. Don't listen to this fool. Christina, continue.
What were we talking about?
Thrusting with great force. Help me.
Proton compression.
Help me.
Right. Successful compression generates a micro-singularity which...
Micro-singularity? Not a mini black hole?
Really fast, probably painless. Tiny singularity kicks your shin.
Die. Stop that.
Oh, wait, it's my line. Same thing, essentially. A singularity is the core of a small black hole. or of a black hole
This,
in
pro-
general.
this process generates a black hole with two microsingularities.
A black hole with two cores? Like a cowlick with two hairs? No, I don't think that's it.
No, that ain't it.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Explain with cute girls.
Fine. Say there are two girls, Meek-chan and Crow-chan.
I hate what that implies.
Travis, touchdown. Body slam this man. You got it.
Yeah. I hate what that implies so much.
Travis, touchdown. Take his testicles. Right now.
Kill this man. Immediately.
Y'all call me a pervert! Y'all call me a pervert! I ain't like that. I ain't no incest. I was one of the ladies and the gentlemen.
Sisters are moe. Help me.
Moe.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this sentence is going. This is a bad sentence.
By feeding Mike-chan and Crow-chan
Oh
electrons,
no.
you can make them do whatever you want. Oh my god, this really is a 2000 game.
Shock torture? This is some sort of...
What the hell is
Roge?
a... What the hell is a Roge?
You don't
ro-
want
Okay.
Eroge is basically erotic. Basically erotica.
Oh.
Let me... Meaning... It is specifically Japanese porn games.
Oh my god. Help.
So you forced them to rotate at an extremely high velocity. Why are you smirking? And then theoretically, Mike-chan and Crow-chan transform into a magical girl, ring singularity.
Magical girl singularity. Magical girl fuck.
No, magical girl Cheryl Mason.
Use stock transformation scene. Got it.
That's my stock music.
Da, 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 da. Well, it looks like these two have found a common wavelength.
Oh god. They're weak.
And that's when we were looking at corpses. Can we go back to looking at corpses?
Yeah.
That's a bad sentence, but it is objectively better than Daru being horny.
The resulting black hole exhibits what's called the Kerr effect. The Joe Kerr effect.
No. Oh, hold up. What are hair black holes anyway? You said they spin, but what does that mean?
The Joe Kerr goes on his unicycle and spins in a circle.
He goes on his unicycle and fights man.
Exactly what it sounds like. So would Robin be bin? Like a trash bin?
Yes.
Or Rob?
Did you say your line, Nick?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh shit. But don't black holes usually spin? I mean, there's a whirlpool around the hole, right?
The part that looks like it's spinning is just the surrounding matter being sucked into the black hole. A black hole is just a point where extreme mass causes gravitational collapse. Everything falls towards it. Extreme mass! Extreme!
You can't see it, but I'm on a skateboard right now.
Since it's only a point, it doesn't spin. A curved black hole has a ring at its center, not a point. Think of it like this. Once transformed into magical girls, Mick-chan and Crow-chan hearts spin like a ring inside their bodies, which is impossible for normal people. This magical girl show sucks.
I'll pass on the Gudo.
Gudo is just gore.
Yeah, it is explicitly a subgenre in hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Punch Daru.
Based.
Travis
Smite.
touchdown, killer. You got it.
We don't have a problem with you being horny. We do have a problem with you being horny and open about it. Time and place, and maybe there's a time and place for everything, and that time and place is not after we just saw multiple dead bodies. Before you said that such a black hole's existence would be impossible to prove, what did you mean?
A black hole has what's called a event horizon. Once you pass the event horizon, time and space switch places.
Time and space switch places.
Right now, we can move freely through space into the future, but we can't move even 1 minute into the past. That becomes reversed. On the other side of the event horizon, moving freely through space becomes impossible, while moving freely through time becomes possible.
I can't even imagine what that's like.
Since unrestricted spatial movement is impossible,
Spatial.
spatial movement is impossible, you can never escape a black hole. I mean, unless you're... Did Superman escape a black hole? I can't remember. For example, if Okabe jumped into a black hole, time for him would stretch to infinity. Since light cannot escape, human eyes cannot see the other side of the event horizon. Observing a black hole from the outside is impossible, so nothing about the inside can be proven. There is an exception, however. This exception is vital when you use a curved black hole for time travel.
Get to the point.
Yeah, Jesus. The curved black hole rings singularity. Since it's spinning, it has angular momentum.
Like I said, in Japanese, please.
Didn't I already explain how the core spins? Just think of that as having momentum. If you keep giving Mike-chan a Crow-chan electron, they'll rotate faster and faster.
Stop.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Fitz.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Tired. I've been playing War Thunder and Dead by Daylight. I am not fine.
And when their angular momentum exceeds a certain threshold, the event horizon will disappear, and the singularity will become a naked singularity. Okay.
Naked singularity.
And then we go to our DBD Gone Wild.
And then we go to Ruthlord Thor.
I'm gonna use-
Charge.
Smite this man. Smite this man, please. Naked.
You mean magical
I mean, the
girl.
magical girl costumes expose a lot of skin, right? When does the anime adaptation air?
Kurisu and I ignore Daru's nonsense.
I hate everything.
Naked. You mean it becomes observable.
When the event horizon disappears, there's no more reason for time and space to change places, meaning that you can enter a naked singularity without being trapped.
I should play Singularity again.
It is very fun.
Yeah.
And then the existence of the naked singularity allows the principle of causality to be violated and the general theory of relativity to fail. Please don't let Daru pop up next to us when we say violated. Okay, thank God. The laws of physics are broken.
Can such a thing exist? The negation of the theory of relativity and the principle of causality means serious paradoxes can occur. Didn't Kurisu say that earlier?
Nothing in principle stops curved black holes from existing. It seems inconsistent, but the math never lies. Since the principle of causality fails, it would be possible to travel to the past by entering a naked singularity.
John Tidor said the same thing. So Tidor's time machine uses CERN's technology. But Tidor's time machine was compact, small enough to fit into a car. The LHC is 27 kilometers long. They managed to get down the travel size in just 24 years.
One thing I don't understand how they inject electrons into the singularity. Look, this is a picture of the LHC, but there's strange equipment installed at the proton collision site. It looks like they call it a lifter, but just what is it?
Daru, have you heard of it?
Lifter. I think I saw that in the Z program files. Want to Google it?
Daru opens a browser window and enters Lifter into a search engine.
We got one!
We got hits!
About 422,000 results.
That many? I guess it's not a secret.
Could this be it? Ionocraft?
Ions are charged particles. The meaning matches.
Oh, leave me alone.
We click on a link that says Ionocraft Lifter. It takes us to a video. Look at the bad Photoshop job up here.
Oh my god.
It looks like some dim garage. Oh my god! So hold up, I just got blasted with paths. Look at that YouTube layout.
Oh,
Bruh.
yeah.
Oh
Bro.
God.
Oh my god, I haven't thought. It's been years since I've seen the old red bar.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Look at it, isn't it glorious?
Yeah.
It looks like this was after the 5-star system got removed. Looks like some dim garage. But it doesn't seem like anything secretive. Just a garage like you'd see in an average American home. At the center of the screen is a triangular shape made out of some kind of metal. Looks about 10 centimeters high and about 30 centimeters wide. It's connected to some sort of generator by a thin wire. Looks like some really cheap equipment. That's all there is. Nothing else. After explaining something in some language I don't understand, Russian maybe? The person filming the video slowly turns the power on. And then it's floating. Oh wait, no, it's Saru.
It's floating.
The silvery triangle floats soundlessly into the air. Then it remains stationary.
Wait, how much is control right now, actually?
That's an anti-gravity device.
Oh my god, it's $7. I'm buying it.
Wait, what's $7?
Control.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm about to make it $4. Don't be ridiculous. That would be the breakthrough of the century. It's called a ionocraft, so it probably has something to do with electrodes and charged air.
Oh my god, here we fucking go.
Kurisu doesn't sound as confident as she usually does. We look up information on the ionocraft lifter. Lots of sites have detailed instructions on how to make lifters, but I don't know how they work since the sites all give conflicting theories. Oh, Neo. It looks like that Silent Hill short message thing. Looks like it's going to be their first step towards the modern Silent Hill. AKA Ascension never happened. Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
They're deleting it from existence. Good.
But what will happen to my favorite NPC, Berry Picker Man?
No doubt it'll become canon in any of these games.
The Berry Picker is a canon event.
I have bought control for $4.
The final
Congrats.
boss of the next Silent Hill
Ooh,
game
wait
is
a minute.
Man.
Control Season Pass is also $4? Hell yeah, I'm buying that too.
You didn't get Ultimate Edition?
No. Because that was not discounted, so.
Huh.
Yeah, base game was discounted.
Still alive.
Yeah, because you need that to get the Alan Wake content you so desperately seek.
True. But now I got
Then
it.
you need to beat the entire game.
You don't see it, but my smile just went to a frown.
Yeah, I
Crush
don't know.
Crush Nick's
I don't.
heart into 1,000 pieces.
I don't remember if Awe is post game, but it's very close. It's at least close to end game.
Oh well, at least I have something to record, so.
There's still plenty of Alan Wake references along the way, including those goddamn thermoses.
Of course.
God damn it. Oh, you missed.
CERN is using this lifter technology. It's a vital component in their time machine.
What is this? The year
If
of
they
remedy games for me? Jesus.
If they can manipulate a micro singularity's mass and gravitational field, then these things really are anti-gravity devices.
Well, under those exact conditions, I guess you might not be entirely wrong.
Incredible. My curiosity is growing more by the second.
But it looks like CERN's having trouble adjusting their lifter. They don't have full control of the micro-singularity's gravity, so they can't make a true naked singularity. What about solid singularity and liquid?
And vapor singularity.
The-
Mineral
the-
singularity.
Punished
Power
Venom
singularity.
singularity.
Steam singularity. And ooblex singularity.
That's a lot of singularity.
That must be the reason why the subjects turned to jellymen.
The eras of naked singularities are over. Welcome back, Venom singularity.
Modest
wait.
singularity.
Kept your weight.
Obama. He didn't die.
Uh-huh. I'm not in my head.
Let the legend come back to life.
I was gonna say, so would Big Boss
Nice, you, Jamie.
would Big Boss be Big Micro?
That was word.
Kurisu nods.
Since the singularity is still closed, the subject is crushed by its tremendous gravity. As a result... Oh. That's my
Oh.
bathroom. That's my bathroom.
That's on me. I thought you were done.
As a result, substance become fractalized. Let's go with the hypothesis. Of course, there's no way to be sure that's right. It might take months to prove.
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders in resignation.
It might take 9 chapters to prove, so...
So CERN's lifter is still incomplete. If Tidal is telling the truth, then CERN won't complete their time machine for another 24 years. If we can complete the phone wave name subject to change, first, we'll have outwitted CERN!
We don't have half the equipment or funding CERN does. What makes you think you can solve a problem that they can't? Duct tape.
We have a microwave.
True.
We have the technology.
We can cook things. They can't.
This isn't that simple, you idiot. CERN still hasn't figured out how to set the subject's destiny. Excuse me. CERN still hasn't figured out how to set the subject's destination in time or space. That should be evident by how scattered the jellyman discoveries were. We don't even know if this is all of them. There could be jellyman buried underground or floating in space. Actually, I'm almost certain there are. There's no point traveling through time if you end up in tens of thousands of kilometers away from Earth. It's not practical at all.
What the fuck is a kilometer? Tidal said he had a variable gravity lock system. He can use that to lock onto Earth's gravity and ensure he arrives somewhere on the planet's surface.
Title explanation on that point was vague. He mentioned having such a device, but he didn't explain how it worked. Hey, Daru.
If you're only moving through time, wouldn't you just arrive at the same location?
Of course not.
Why not?
Because the Earth is always moving.
Funny, that's my line.
I gotta hear that yodeling
Because the Earth is
asshole.
always moving.
This is gonna be a constant thing throughout the entire playthrough.
Right, rotation and revelation.
Oh wait, no, that's Assassin's Creed Revelation, not Revolution. My bad.
Email.
Hey, Ferris.
Who types this much email?
Ferris. The shining finger.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
Congratulations, Neo.
Congrats.
You did it.
I did what?
I'm not going to reply to this email because there's more important things.
'Cause you,
Yep.
you did it, Neo. That's what matters. You did it.
The Earth's rotational
But what did I
velocity
do?
is about
You'll know when the time comes.
1,650 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Just be ready. They'll be at your door at 3 o'clock.
AM or PM, it matters.
A.M.
Yes.
No.
Its orbital velocity around the sun is about 114,000 kilometers per hour.
The drop's been made, Neo. It's all up to you to finish the job.
This is so... Too much pressure.
Too much.
No pressure or anything. You know,
No pressure or anything, Neil, but I did.
Yeah.
And no
Sure.
pressure or anything, Neil, but I did send a briefcase to your house that contains explosives. I need you to defuse them.
And I lost the instructions.
Oh,
Shut up or the bomb will explode.
that's a game we should play. Is don't talk or keep
Don't
talking
talk
to the
or
bomb.
everybody explode.
Yeah, I forgot what
Or
the game.
keep talking and
Keep
nobody
talking
explodes.
or everybody explodes.
Meaning 1 hour ago, we were that far away from where we are now.
Returning. Whoa! What do you think about that? We're earth-shatteringly fast.
That's not all. The solar system is part of the Milky Way, and the Milky Way spins like a giant whirlpool. There are various series, but basically the Earth moves about 50 million kilometers a day.
That'd be a fun party game. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I may buy it if it goes on sale.
Do I have keep talking? I might have keep talking. Hold up. Surprisingly, no, I don't.
I'll pick it up on sale. It'd be that much money.
How can she roll all those numbers so smoothly off her tongue? I get that she's a genius, but it's hardly common knowledge. Has she been doing research on the topic?
We kinda got into a ludicrous... Oh wait, that's ours. Never mind.
We've kind of gotten to a ludicrous scale.
By the way, the Milky Way is part of a large cluster of galaxies, which is
Hey,
part
May.
of an even larger supercluster.
Hi, James May.
Jeez. Hey, what happened? Oh. Alright.
And these clusters and superclusters might be moving too, If that's the case, we're moving even more than 50 million kilometers a day.
Is this about the Arkham series?
Oh my god, get
I can
over
defend-
yourself.
I can defend that ending actually pretty well. It actually makes a ton of sense.
They're not talking about the actual Batman Arkham games.
I-
You know what other game? You know what
We
game
thought-
that came recently?
Oh my.
Okay, actually, Batman's death actually makes perfect sense. In fact, it makes literally the most sense how it ended. In fact, I would argue that every single version of Batman ends the exact same way. Maybe it's not always Harley holding the gun, but it is someone killing Batman dead.
Hell, even Batman even said himself that one of these days he's gonna die from a random slug to the head or anything spectacular. But it's gonna be one of those days. It's just
Allow
gonna
me.
be.
One of the main themes about Batman is because Batman doesn't kill, Gotham is in a perpetual state of violence. Cycles of violence begetting cycles of violence.
I'm really fucking tired tonight. I'm gonna head out.
Alright,
Alright. Good
Good
dog.
night.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Batman had the element of surprise. And when he didn't have the element of surprise, it was typically a one-on-one fight.
Remember when Harley Quinn almost killed Batman in Arkham City? But then Robin had to save his ass? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Harley already shown that she could kill Batman. With the Joker dead, the cycle of violence for that end is Harley.
And you can tell, Arkham Harley trained a lot when Joker died, so...
Oh, yeah, she was pregnant.
Well, she wasn't, well...
Well, she thought she was pregnant. It's implied that she miscarried.
Yeah. Sag.
So, in the end, Batman was always going to die.
May, I'm gonna be
I
blunt
mean-
with you. If Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, he wasn't gonna have a...
He wasn't going to have a bigger role because it's focused on the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to survive because it's called Kill the Justice League. It's not severely maim the Justice League. I think his death is perfect, almost bordering on poetic.
Nah, Superman will
Superman's always going to be the last one on that one.
Yeah.
Batman's just a dude. Superman is basically a god.
And besides, when it comes to, like, Batman or, like, Superman, like... I was never expecting Batman to be the final fight to begin with. Also, I read my line a while ago, so...
I know, we got distracted.
Yeah.
I will say it does kind of suck on the timing, because, you know, obviously Kevin Conroy's death.
Yeah, but they had no
but
idea
also-
that he would have
exactly.
died.
And I'm almost certain that Kevin Conroy was told ahead of time, Batman's going to die in this game.
And people trying to spin it with Kevin Conroy's death is honestly fucking disgusting. They should stop doing that.
Like, yeah, like, you can't predict that shit. And it's not like there isn't also a tribute to him in the game. Like, the
There's
post
a ton of tributes in that for him. And
The post-credit is literally a giant tribute to Kevin Conroy.
And also Harley Quinn's original voice actor, Arlene.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she died.
I think she died last year. Like at the tail end of 2023.
Why? Why Red Hood or Robin? Because Robin and Red Hood had very little, if anything, to do with any of the Arkham games. Meanwhile, Harley was front and center the entire series.
Red Hood made peace with Batman at the end of Arkham Knight, and Robin... Well, he's Robin. No one gives a shit. Unfortunately. Actually, no, fuck Robin. Fuck Arkham Robin. in
Wasn't
particular.
Robin off in Bloodhaven?
No, that was Nightwing. But Robin was always on the sideline for most of the part.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
Anyway.
But
By the way, you might want to delete that whole thing, Nick, because it is spoiler as hell.
Yeah.
yeah, I
You want me to read the...
Oh, no, we're
I
that's not
didn't
about
say
Nick,
anything
Nick is
because I
recording.
didn't want to.
Oh, no, you're fine, as we're talking about Nick, because Nick is actually recording.
Yeah. So, spoilers for Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, Nick's audience. Do not watch this if you haven't played or watched anything related to that game.
Might be a
Redundant
little
if you
late to
say
say that.
I'm doing damage control.
Watch
Harley
out.
Quinn Fortnite dances!
True.
The audience, there's nothing to wipe the
Oh, wait,
audience's
yeah.
memory.
Yeah, they could just edit it out.
Yeah, I can edit it out, but here, I got something funnier. Watch my Arkham series, idiot. There you go.
Anyway, this is a new line.
The point is that
Actually,
setting the
game.
destination would require insane calculations. Even you only want
I
to
do-
travel
I
1
do-
second into the past.
I do have a lot of mixed feelings regarding Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but I was interested for a while. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with my interest. It just kind of petered off for a bit.
Doing it by hand is impossible, and it might take years for a supercomputer to come up with a solution just to get you to the same location. I'm still interested in it because I can play as Deadshot. That's about it.
I'm interested in it because I can play as Samoa Joe. I mean King Shark. I mean Samoa Joe.
You mean Sweet Tooth?
I mean Samoa Joe. I'm going to hit the Flash with a Muscle Buster, and no one can stop me. And then I'm going to shoot him in the face a lot because I don't like the Flash. Then we have no choice. We need to find Tidor and borrow his variable gravity system.
Great idea. Go for it. I wonder how CERN is dealing with this problem. Probably handling it like
After blowing me off, Karisu goes back to reading CERN's documents. Daru and I aren't good with English, so there's nothing we can do but let her work. Actually, come to think about it, CERN is like a Swedish Swedish thing. And like, I know they're international, but like, how is Daru able to hack them?
Swedish.
He's
man.
just that
No, I
good,
think-
I guess.
Transcends
question it.
reality.
Later,
Don't
May.
question this game. It's flawless logic.
Listen, all I care. Listen, if this is about like time travel and stuff, we need one person to fix this, and his name is Alan Wake. He's a writer. He can rewrite reality or something here.
Dawn breaks. Wait, dawn breaks? Oh no! Oh god, the sun's coming! SCP-001!
Oh, good. Oh god, the sun is a deadly laser.
I'm too young to die.
Join the sun blob.
I just want to fish.
No.
We stayed up all night again. Fighting drowsiness, I refill my mug with instant coffee. I've already lost count of how many times I had.
You know, they say that the blackest heart is when you drink down to a coffee cup. That is coffee. You know who said that? Okabe?
Kurisu hands her mug to me without looking away from the computer. I guess she expects me to refill it. Since when did I become her maid? She should ask Miyori for stuff like this. Miyori's a professional maid after all. That said, Kurisu's the one reading CERN's documents right now. Daru and I can manage if we use translation software, but we're nowhere near as efficient as she is.
Blacker than the moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee.
Get the fuck out of here, Godot!
Sure, coffee.
Daru, open your folder. Frighten him from the building.
When you say open your folder, that terrified me to my core. I don't want to know what's in there.
That's why we said open your folder. You'll scare people away.
Sweet! Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. That was a terrible Peter Griffin.
Oh man, I like that time I fought Raiden in Fortnite.
That was not much better.
I know.
Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to borrow her knowledge. It just goes to show that I was right to make her my lab mem. She's an asset to the lab. For now, at least. I should try not to upset her.
It feels like that one time I fought Peter Griffin in Fortnite.
I silently take the mug from Kurisu and dump in the powdered coffee and pour in hot water from the pot.
God,
2 packets of sugar, no milk.
I can never look coffee the same way again.
Kurisu has already requested it the same way 5 times today. I mix it well and bring it over to Kurisu. She doesn't immediately realize I'm standing behind her, so I hold the mug in front of her face. Kurisu takes it without turning.
Thanks. Thanks.
Her eyes
loser.
never leave the screen. She's completely absorbed in CERN's research. Even though she was adamant when she called them traitors to science everywhere, she's not above picking their brain. I understand how she feels. I'm itching to know more myself. Daru is fast asleep on the sofa. His snoring is quite loud. Furthermore, it sounds like he has sleep apnea. I'm surprised Karisu's been able to ignore it. Is she just that focused? I decided to watch some TV. As always, the news channels are all covering the Radicon satellite crash.
We sent this entire satellite into the past.
Hey Neo, it's you.
Chaos
Your favorite
ensued.
character, female reporter.
Oh shit. 5 days have passed since the satellite crash, and with the start of summer vacation season, crowds are gathering to get a glimpse of the satellite, which still has not been removed.
Yeah, how can you remove that?
Move the fucking thing!
I came
Hey,
from
Nagoya, what is it?
Okay. I came from Nagoya. I wanted to
I
see
drove
it.
I drove all the way from Saitama. It's amazing! Where'd that thing come from?
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm a high school girl from Chiba.
Dang.
Tourists from all over Japan are flocking to this location.
Look, I'm just trying to get. Look, I'm
In
just
an
trying to
interview
get to my
yesterday,
court. I'm
Michael
just trying to get to
Byrne,
the courthouse for a case.
Spokesman for NASA stated that no satellite had crashed in Japan, and that crashed object was, in fact, not even a satellite.
That doesn't.
What the
look
fuck
like
do
it.
you mean?
I smell a cover-up.
The satellite is currently under police investigation. No data for removal has been set.
Excuse me, sir, with
Date.
spiky hair. What do you
Whoops.
think? What do you think of this satellite crashed here? I'm just
Hello,
trying to
everybody.
get to
My
a
name
court
is
case.
Markiplier.
I'm coming to kill you.
Top of the morning to you, laddie. My name is Jacksepticeye. We have a giant satellite in there.
Anyway.
The new HasLab is Omega Prime.
Oh.
It's mid.
I mean,
Is it really under investigation?
wait, let me see those. Yeah, it's mid. I hate it.
This could be another plot by the organization.
Hey, Mario. I hope they add Clock King to Suicide Squad. And Dumpster Fire died.
Good morning. Oh, wait. Should I say good afternoon?
Whoa.
What? Oh wait, that's the girl that works under us at the TV store.
Oh. I'm so hungry. I have to get breakfast again today. A good place to find insects or weeds around here. Can buy these ones.
You eat insects? Hardcore.
Shining finger.
The door unlocks from outside and Mayuri comes in. She has a convenience store bag in hand. There are various foods inside, but it doesn't look like they are for us.
So thick, you could cut a knife through it.
These are in here so thick. Woo! This is so thick.
So thick, I could cut a knife. I could cut a knife through here. Yeah, there we go. Ah. Yeah.
The three of us probably look pretty haggard since we stayed up all night. But it's hard to put a bright smile now that I know about CERN.
I'll refresh the air.
Mayuri opens the window wide. The sky is so blue it hurts my eyes. Large clouds listlessly drift on the wind.
My eye!
It is truly a refreshing sight. Mayura's appearance makes Daru get up with a grimace. Kurisu finally moves away from the computer, sipping her hot coffee while rubbing her eyes. I glance at the clock, then go to the center of the room and call for attention. Since all lab mems are present and accounted for, this is the perfect opportunity to hold another roundtable conference.
Roundabout confluence? No wait, that's my route. Fuck.
Wow.
Skipper.
A dumpster fire died.
Roundabout confluence?
And Fitz
Fitz?
died.
What's that?
A meeting of lab mems.
Have we even done that before?
Do we even have a round table?
Not physically, however, it exists in the hearts of all lab mems. Am I mistaken?
Yes, you're mistaken. Don't go sticking things in people's hearts.
Pulls out scalpel.
I was gonna say no.
Skipper.
Is there one in my UCG?
Of course there is.
Oh, that's good. But what's a round table? Okay.
Trust me, Daru, he is far from King Arthur. And Fitch died.
Hey, round table. You King Arthur?
I'm only a temporary lab mem anyway. Can we replace mem with meme?
These people whine about every little thing.
Whoa!
Anyway, it's a roundtable conference. Mayori wasn't here last night, so first let's explain the situation to her.
She's eating a donut.
I tell Mayori about everything we discovered in her absence. About how CERN is making a time machine. About jellyman. About how Men in Black may be coming to erase us for all we know. For what we know.
I told you you shouldn't do bad things.
Bad, you say? We are bad? Absurd. If we're bad, then CERN's even worse. They aren't satisfied with ruling the world. Now they want to get their hands on space-time itself.
I agree.
For some reason, Kuisu backs me up.
What CERN is doing is unforgivable. They're traitors to humanity, to society, and to science.
To society, you say?
Oh my god.
It's me, the Joker Man! Society!
It's me, Joker!
That joke was equal parts terrible and hilarious.
Brosif.
Man, I can't wait for Man Arkham. Man, I can't wait for Man Arkham City.
She doesn't sound convinced. I don't want to get Mayori involved, but she's surprisingly perceptive. She'd find a way even if we kept it a secret. So it's better to just tell her. Is there a power fix for these fucking tree farms? And no, there isn't. Anyway, Yeah, I've actually been playing a little bit of Power World, and it's like, there's a very annoying bug I've run into.
Womp womp.
Anyway, Ragnarok can no longer be averted. The final battle with CERN is near.
Bitch, we still got, like, 9 chapters left. Shut up.
I'm getting the gun now! A large part of me is still afraid, but we've come too far to back out now. We can't unlearn what we know.
I don't know why that line got me a chuckle. And then Skipper died. Bad ending.
Ragnarok? Ragnarok?
Norse mythology again.
Christina! I ordered you to investigate CERN! What have you learned?
I don't remember being ordered by whatever. There are 2 problems CERN is facing with time travel. First is the electron injection device, also known as a lifter. Unless they get it to function properly, they can't make the Kerr black hole singularities naked. They used on a test subject to the singularity in its current state, the supergravity compressed them to the micro level. Naturally, there's no way to survive. The second...
It's easy, you just parry at the right time.
True.
The second problem is that they can't specify a physical destination. They can't choose where they end up after traveling to the past. That's why I say the 14 found jellyman were the lucky ones. Over 100 human experiments have been performed since 2001. The remaining 80 or so people ended up somewhere they can't be found.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Man!
this is some horror movie shit.
How bad is it? Bad.
This is really quickly turning into
Hours
sci-fi
later, how
horror.
An hour later, how bad is it? So much worse.
Yeah.
No! Everyone I care about...
We're on the uphill climb now.
Everybody I
can't
care...
go back.
At the end of the game, everybody I care about is Jellyman, Kurisu, Maru, Daru... Well, not Daru. Shining Fink... Well, I hardly knew her. Ferret... Well, I hardly knew her. Well...
Apparently, I only really care about 2 people in this world. Now we know.
Luca...
Kurisu, Mayushi, some other dude.
Oh shit, my boyfriend.
No.
He's a guy.
We can't say that anymore. He's 17. The ship sucks.
Fuck.
What?
Fits.
God damn it, Rantaro. Why?
Didn't you know, Mayushi? The world is constantly moving. Its rotational speed is 1,500 kilometers per hour, and its orbital speed is 114,000 kilometers per hour.
Daru's tone is authoritative, but he's just relaying what he heard from Kurisu last night.
CERN has been looking for solutions, but it's not going well.
So even CERN is having difficulties. Now then, have you learned anything that could help us complete the phone wave name subject to change? Kurisu stares at the ceiling in thought.
Well, I suppose you could call the LHC the world's largest microwave oven.
Of course. In other words, the phone wave name subject to change is a miniature LHC.
So what you're saying is we need to build a bigger one. Okay.
We need the biggest microwave of all time. We're just saying. So basically, all time machines are very large microwaves.
You might be onto something there.
Retard goes, we're going to Walmart, and we're going to go find an old cell phone. One of those big brick motherfuckers. I was sure she'd deny it. In fact, I thought she'd yell at me. But instead she agreed with me. Throws me off a little.
However, there are too many things we don't know about the phone wave. Why did the same phenomenon that occurred in CERN's time machine also occur in that tiny little microwave? Unlike the LHC, this thing wasn't made for time travel.
It was made to warm my UC chicken.
Well, yeah. Anderson.
Since the jellyman phenomenon occurs when the phone wave named subject to change, Miora's bananas must be reaching the Kara black hole's ring singularity.
It makes a black hole? Here?
It won't. Oh.
It won't suck us in, will it?
If it sucked us in, we'd become jellymen too. I volunteered Darups to get his hand in.
I agree.
All in favor, say aye.
I.
Hi! Oh, you're outnumbered. Get in the microwave.
But we still haven't figured out the
Next
electric
turn.
discharge phenomenon or the conditions required to cause it.
You got any other You got any other hackers as good as him?
No. Unfortunately.
During our experiments earlier, we were only able to send emails to the paths during the discharge.
Although it hasn't happened again, that discharge phenomenon could very well signify the injection of charge. That is, electrons. And only when it occurs does the path to the singularity open.
We don't know the cause of the discharge phenomenon.
That's what we need to find out.
In the first place,
In a-
in the first place, the emails we're sending to the past are digital data, not physical objects. That's a definite difference from CERN's time machine.
No. We're doing the same thing. Who says that digital data can't go through a singularity? I think it would be easier than sending someone something human-sized.
Well, I suppose that's true. Mayuri, stop eating that donut.
The way you guys talk about email, it makes me think of fooling a large to a paper airplane and making it go zoom,
No.
It's more like a beam of light, like optical data, digital data. By the way, it's a pain to keep saying email sent to the past. Let's give it a proper name.
Email.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna go outside.
What's that supposed to mean? You dare mock Hohoing Koyuma?
You just want to give it some oddball name, don't you?
How rude. Heed me. I shall name the phenomenon of email sent to the past as follows. The name shall be... Nostalgia Drive.
confusing. Rejected.
Why you? Who gave you the authority to reject my ideas? You're just an assistant.
Then why don't we take a vote? All in favor of nostalgia drive?
Nothing.
My hand shoots into the air, but nobody follows suit. Loser! You're a loser! Have you forsaken me,
Yeah.
Daru? Mayori?
Damn, nobody respects you.
I hope the bit here is that someone comes up with an even more complicated name, and that's what they choose.
Christian's right. It's too hard for my Yuki to remember.
Can you not call her Christian? Please?
Too late.
She called her, it's the second time she called her that.
It's way too choony, man.
Traitors! Fine. Let's hear alternatives. Don't tell me you rejected my idea without having any bright ideas of your own.
I think it needs to be something easy to understand. It's an email that regresses through time. So how about retro mail?
What does retro mean?
God, you're a child. Well, yeah, you
I
are
mean,
a
she's
child.
only 16.
Yeah, she is a child. God,
Mayori is busy
Baby.
eating strawberry jelly.
wait, what?
How could she eat that stuff after hearing about jellymen?
That's a
Well, it's obvious. The jellified people were lime flavored. This is strawberry.
No.
meat bun.
They're licorice.
That's even worse.
Scientific progress tastes like lime.
It tastes like licorice, lime, and toothpaste.
Sounds like you have your answer, Christina. You said it should be easy to understand, but it wasn't easy to understand at all, was it?
But that's because my Yuri's son is... She's a literal child! Never mind. Why do we have this kid here? I don't care if she... I don't care if she
Were
is
you
like a
about to
sister
say
you.
because Mayori's dumb?
No?
Kristen? Do you think my Yuki's dumb?
Fuck you, Okabe. Fuck you, Okabe. God damn it. I don't. I promise I don't, okay? How did Okabe somehow make this like everyone's problem?
Somehow, Kurisu manages to glare at me even when soothing Mayori. I think once the email thing has been settled, I'm gonna stop it.
Alright.
Alright. I vote the male who leapt through time.
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's too stiff. It's hard to say.
Better than your nostalgia display delicious nonsense.
Expialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, then oh, it's so precocious. Supercalifragilistic, expialidocious.
Fun fact, I did that for a play.
Nice.
Nostalgia
It's a hard song.
Yeah, it really is.
True.
I prefer nostalgia mail.
I'm the nostalgia critic.
Expialidocious.
That's not cool. It needs to be cool.
That's not cool.
You're rejecting it for that.
You're a terrible leader, Okabe.
None of these guys are gonna be able to decide on a name.
Name it the nostalgia critic.
Okabe is the nostalgia critic. Okabe is just nostalgia critic, except less annoying.
My Yuki has an idea. How about back to the mail? I took a movie title and changed a word to mail.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
I already did the movie show. Is she?
This is like the inside
Who
of
the
my
hell's
brain
texting
whenever I
that?
have to decide a title for like something I write. It's like fuck. I don't know what to title it.
Besides, I think
I've
the
already
meaning
done
is a little
something
off.
like this, and I've done something like this, and I can't fucking figure out what to name it.
She probably meant mail to the future, but our emails go to the past.
It's not about the meaning. I took the movie title and changed the word to mail.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too. I-mail. There we go.
Man.
Either way, it's too long.
No.
That. How about DeLorean mail? That's even worse, dude.
That doesn't even say what kind of email it is.
Hey, we don't have time for this nonsense.
D-mail.
Just abbreviate it to D-mail and move on. Abbreviate it to D-mail. Okay? Yeah.
But that's boring.
But that's
Oh my
boring!
Oh
god.
my
This
God.
is like every class group project ever.
It don't care if it's boring.
It don't care.
It don't care.
Shut down.
I just want to get this done.
I don't care if it's boring.
It don't care if it's boring.
I do.
Grace's influence in the lab seems to have grown significantly in the
say
past
yes,
3
say-
days.
Okay.
D-mail.
We're calling it D-mail.
D-mail.
Email it is.
I got my
Fiore,
whole
finished with her jelly, proclaims in satisfaction.
whole
Wait.
D-mail everywhere.
Wait, when did Mayori become a moderator?
It's Jover for you, Okabe.
It's so Jover.
Alright, I think that's gonna be a good point.